Good morning, North Pointe. It is December 9th, 2014, and I'm Peyton Hall.
And I'm Elena Keller. And Wake Up North Pointe starts right now.
In school news, STAR testing continues this week with many classes testing today. Make sure you do your best. It's Brain Sweat Tuesday, so I expect to be slipping and sliding all throughout the hallways this morning on your brain sweat.
And let's take a look at today's weather. Drizzle and light rain has been picked up in the overnight hours here in the tri-state. As the temperatures drop, some wet snowflakes could mix in with the light rain. This could happen around 5 a.m. and continue through rush hour traffic.
Now to lunch. Lunch today will be chicken smackers, teriyaki dippers, au gratin potatoes, black bean salad, fresh vegetable medley, mandarin oranges, applesauce, raisins, mini biscuit.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To start off headlines, we're talking about cars.
Someday we might not own cars. We may not even drive them.
In the future, cars will drive themselves. It could cause a revolution in how we get around.
Traffic jams are increasing. Self-driving cars would lead to less traffic. You can do something while your car drives you.
Ride-sharing is becoming popular in cities. Using a phone, a person can ask for a car to pick them up. A driver knows where the person is through GPS. It uses satellites to pinpoint where someone is. Nearly every cell phone has GPS now. If a driver is close by, they can pick up a passenger. They just pay for the ride like a taxi.
In the future, ride-sharing could be different. Instead of a human driver, a robot might make the pickup, or people might rent a self-driving car from a large fleet of them. Cars may be left in the big parking lots. People could take a car when it is needed. Garages would no longer be necessary. Buying cars could even become part of a thing of the past.
Already, the cars can park themselves. They can slam on the brakes to avoid crashes, and they can adjust steering to stay in the center of a lane.
For a century, cars have meant freedom. They were a sign of wealth. In the future, cars may become just another type of public transportation, like a bus or a train.
Google is already building experimental self-driving cars. They are not for sale.
Not everyone believes self-driving cars will take over the roads.
Bo Beckman runs a car dealership. He thinks there will always be people who want to own a car and drive it. The car is something people fall in love with. He thinks people will let the car drive itself in traffic. Then they can drive it when it is fun to drive.
James Lenz works for Toyota. He believes people will still want to own cars. Some might travel long distances each day. Others might have a big family to haul around and things to move.
Peter Schwartz writes about how businesses will look in the future. He says cars will slowly take over more of the driving. Over time, the feelings people have for their cars will fade away.
It will happen in stages, he said. You don't want to have to make one big leap. And that's a wrap of today's headlines.
On this day, in 1921, GM engineers discovered that leaded gas reduces knock in auto engines.
And now for a fun fact. Did you know that an ant's sense of smell is stronger than a dog's?
Really?
It's true.
Have a great day, North Pointe. We'll see you next time with some more great news. And remember, North Pointe,
keep your paws up.
Have a great day or not.
The choice is yours.
But I don't have any plans.